in the sense like, yeah, we have lot many things to do. So we are like, we are just giving the priority to that thing instead of, focusing on our meal and all that. We are like, no, we should focus over there. This is what we think. But
That's
yeah, don't skip
important.
the meal. Well, that's very important. So if you need energy, you have to.
No, it's like I was in school, our third or maybe second period was going on, and I was literally feeling hungry in the morning. So I was like, okay, listen, after 2 to 3, like after third or fourth period, it will be recess. So yeah, I will just wait little bit. But no, after that, I was not feeling hungry. If I eat at that time and I'm not feeling hungry, I will just vomit. I don't know why I have this problem. It's
Oh,
like the
God.
negative, the options, the
Mm.
examples,
Yeah, if
negative.
you will eat that moment, then you will be negative.
Yeah, that's what's happening with me. So mom was like, it will take a little bit time to get you, like, for you to understand everything and get to the
Hmm.
schedule because it's been 2 years. After 2 years, we are going to this like very long gap.
Yes, so you need at least a good time to, manage all the things and think like, not manage,
Yeah.
it means like to come in that schedule. Once your body is going, like, of course, it takes time to adapt new things, right? So,
For me, it takes like lots of time to adapt new things. Over here, in Bahrain, it's like more than half of the year, it's only and only hot, like summer. Here, it barely rains. Like in one year, like, I know in India, where the place where I live,
hmm.
like where my family lives, over there, it rains too much. Like, too much heavy rain is
Hmm.
there. Over here, I barely get to see any rain. Like in one whole year, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, a little bit rain. That's it, nothing more than that. So
And
it's like
summer
always
season is an
hot.
exhausting one, like it exhausts us. The summer season, right?
Over here,
Like,
it's like kind of used to because over here I am like so much addicted to this air conditioner. When the AC
when we
went,
step out, we feel like, oh God, where we came.
yeah, I remember I visited to my grandparents' house like 4 or 5 maybe years back when I went to India. At that time, it was super hot over there, and the electricity it just gets cut off, right?
Ah, that's
So
the main.
over here it does not. So I'm not like electricity. Whenever the lights is turned off, and I used to scream, "What happened? What happened?"
Yeah, that's the habit. But somewhere like summer season is somewhere, exhausting one, but winter season is the laziest one. Like I don't feel like working in winters. I feel like, sitting down and sleeping. I feel like that. And in summer, I can like, switching on in air conditioners and all that. We can work. But in summer, in winter, especially waking up early in the morning, it's a challenging thing for me. I am an early bird. Like I usually wake up early, but in winters, I feel like no, I just don't want to step out of my bed. Like no.
I don't know much about winters because over here it's mostly
Hmm.
summer. I don't have much idea about winters, but yeah, like my cousins who stay there, they're like, yeah, when it's winter, we don't even turn on the fan. But over here, even in December, I can literally turn on the AC. Like it's super hot over here, super hot.
Yeah, in December we can say like not from December. It's like usually from November we like okay like no ACs and all that from October November, but December like you can say the proper winter. So no, sometimes like whenever my mom do dusting and all that, she's like "Ki, no, we need to switch off or switch on." I'm like no man, I can't. Like why you are doing this? Maybe sometimes my brother spills water or something. So mom is like let's just switch on the fan to just like it will absorb it quickly. It
Yeah.
will. And I was like, seriously, in winter you are switching on the fan and we are like just going to
Yeah,
bed.
that's what
Sitting.
my cousins say. That's like a very big thing for them to turn on a fan in winter. And for me, I can even literally like turn on the air conditioner in winters. Like it's super hot in the place where I live. It's super hot.
It's like nobody will believe it, right? Sometimes it's like
It's
because
weird,
we are
yeah.
living here. Yeah, it's like December you
Nobody believes. Yeah,
are.
that's what I used to talk to them. Last year I was talking to them. So it was like we're here now in this national days in December. So we were out and then it was December. Obviously we don't wear sweaters outside. Like it's always hot. Like the humidity over here is super high. So yeah, we went out and I was talking on video call with my cousins and he was like, Mariam, you're not wearing sweaters? And I was like, no, why do we have to wear sweaters? Like December, come on, let's go wear something. You will catch cold. I was like, no, I'm not. We don't wear sweaters. We don't even
Yeah,
have that
that's
much sweaters. Like it does not. But in
yes.
nearby places, they are super cold and super hot. Like, the
Hmm.
conditions are
But
in
yeah, what
Kuwait,
about
it's super
Jenna?
hot.
Jenna, what's the it like? Okay, just tell us something about yourself as well. Like how's the like not condition the climate over there?
Ma'am, here in Taif, it's not that much hot, but this time, like this year, it was so hot. Like it feels like we are in India only.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So
45 degrees or
Oh,
49 sometimes. So hot. Just only
oh,
same
this
here,
year.
man. Yeah, like for me, in Kuwait, it was so much this year, even the last year. In Kuwait, it was super hot. Like the traffic signals were melting and stuff. It's super hot in Kuwait.
Yeah.
Where do you live, by the way, in case?
I live in Taif.
Okay, Taif. I went there. My cousins used to live over there back then,
Oh,
like many years
and
back.
where do you live?
I live in Bahrain, I said you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not aware of anything.
Bahrain is very small. It's super small. So you don't have to from north to south, you can just reach in 10 to 15 minutes. That's enough. That's very
Oh,
short. Yeah, teacher, it's an island. It's a very small island. The
oh,
population
I was
is
not
very
aware of it. Something very like so cute, na? Very cute. Like if you went over to go. But in India, it's like I stay in Delhi. Okay, so Delhi, though in map, it's like if you'll know. Oh wait, I have not connected my this notepad. I'm writing over here and nothing is showing. What is this?
So where do you live? You live in Delhi?
Yeah, I live in Delhi. So basically, over here, Delhi is like, for example, if this is I don't know. Yeah, yeah, now it's working. Yes. So for example, this is if this is India, na, this is Delhi. This point. Like in
Okay.
map, I'll show you. I think I have it. Maybe I'll just show you, right? But still, you cannot like I can like in Delhi itself. It takes a long to travel and all that. Wait, maybe I have that.
Teacher, you search in Google about Bahrain. It is so, so small. Okay, it's like the smallest countries. Like
See,
it's
this is
an
India,
island.
like the entire. Okay, you can see India, and
Okay.
now this is Delhi. This one. That's it.
It looks tiny, but it is not.
But it is like if you want to travel from one like north to south, I think it will take around 6 to 7 hours. I would say.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
much?
it is like this. It you can see this is this tiny piece. Like this is the entire India. Though they have other countries like the Mumbai and all that, they have good space. But in Delhi, it's like this much. That's it.
But
But
it is
still,
huge.
I was surprised like if in Delhi like if it is like this only this much, but still it takes 5 to 6 hours or 6 to 7 hours to go from one corner to another. So what about the like states which are like so like they are so vast.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time. Teacher, you search
Yeah.
in Google about Bahrain, you will get lots of points. It's literally an island.
Let's just see. Bahrain map.
Okay.
Bahrain is better, but Taif, it's like mountain everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, Taif, I know Taif is
it's the
like all
island.
about mountain. It's a
Yeah,
very
but
small,
Jeddah is better. We used to go Jeddah on vacations.
Jeddah and Riyadh, and I also went to Dammam. Those places are so good. They're
Yeah,
developed.
Riyadh and Jeddah I went.
Mhm. But it's cute. Like it's like at least we don't have to travel much in order to go from one place to another. Like
It's
easily you
so
can
small.
go. You can visit
Yeah.
your relatives easily.
No,
Yeah,
teacher, but so much traffic over
whenever
here.
I used to go to Jeddah, it takes 2.5 hours.
Oh, that's it.
Then Kuwait. I mean, this case is so huge. It's like
KSA,
Saudi.
Saudi you can say it's.
It's
You
so
people
huge.
went to Dubai or something somewhere?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
I never. Like I want to, but let's see when. My
Inshallah, one
friend.
day you will.
Yeah.
call us soon, man.
Yes, let's just see when because Dubai is somewhere a tourist place. Like people
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
do
it's
visit
so
there.
hot, like so hot
Yes,
country.
teacher. And the
Yeah,
people,
like every time melting
vloggers,
only.
Of
the
course.
vloggers, they only show the good part of Dubai, but
Hmm.
honestly, if you reach there, it
Yeah,
is super
yeah,
hot. The
correct.
worst part is the heat over there. It's super hot
The
always.
temperature, oh my God. Always
But
hot.
people usually like, oh my god, this, that. Like the people who visit, obviously they are going for a vacation, so they will be showing the good part only, that it was amazing and all that. They never
There are
like,
lots of negative points too.
yeah. One of my friend is working over there. Like she recently shifted. I guess 2 months back she shifted there. She's working there. So she's like, okay, it's like she never shared the negative point because of course people will be judging that instead of having such temperatures, she just left India and she's working there. So everyone is like, and the people who go for vacation, obviously they have spent money. That's why they
Yeah.
went there. And how they can say the negative point that okay, it was not good, I wasted my money now. So they're like, they'll add a few more points. And then they'll tell you the story that okay, this happened, that happened. I have a plan, like let's see, but when?
To Dubai
I,
or some other, let me be very honest, Dubai is not that good as it seems, Dubai as a visiting
Yeah,
Dubai
really.
as a
I
tourist,
agree.
and then visiting Dubai as a tourist, and then living in Dubai as a person over there. It's entirely different. Dubai has a lot of negative things, like being very honest, like I'm not judging Dubai or something
uh,
else, but it has, because
even
the
I
media
have
doesn't
I
show
have heard a lot many things. There is so many restrictions, especially for
so
girls,
many. No, not
right?
for girls, but the traffic, the rules of the license and everything, it is super hard. And apart from that, there are many laws that have been relaxed right now, and apart from that, there are like many negative points. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
in
they're
cases so
all
many
negative.
things change now.
Yeah, what are you saying, then?
I'm saying that in cases now so many things change. The laws and the rights
Yeah,
of
in case
women,
they did. Yeah, in
everything.
case they did it,
Yeah.
like in COVID,
And
before
Dubai
COVID.
was already like this only.
No, Dubai was not like this before. It happened like in 2015, 16, something like that. They started doing it,
Yeah,
but now
maybe. Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Right. So
So
first,
how
like
long?
I was not aware of it. Like earlier, na, then we used to listen, like we used to get news from here, and this happened there, this happened. So I used to feel like, oh my god, Dubai is very dangerous. Like the laws and all that. I used to feel like, no, I'll never visit there. But people are going for the vacations. We went to
Yeah.
Dubai, so they're like, oh. So I said maybe it is a good place. Like people are visiting over there, and say my friend who is staying over there, so I feel like, of course, she's not that much, so
Happy.
happy about, because I've seen people like who are shifting to London and all that. They are like, okay, if they are working there, so of course they are like happy. But I've never seen her like this, like in a
You
good
know
way. But
the
she
worst
always shows
part.
the good point only.
The worst part of living in international countries are like you cannot meet your family every time. That's the thing which I miss.
Hmm.
Because I
Yeah.
literally went to India 4 or 5 years back, and then I was like, we had like a wedding, like my one of my father's friend's wedding. So we went there, and Indian weddings, it's fun, like the dress, the everything, the food, especially teacher, gulab jamun.
Okay. Yeah.
That one is my favorite. I ate that long
Okay.
back. I ate that
So you
long
people,
back.
like, if sometime you people will visit India, do come to visit me.
Inshallah. So
Yeah.
you are from Delhi and you live in Delhi.
Yeah, I am basically from Uttarakhand, but I stay in Delhi, like from childhood itself, like schooling and all that. I'm here only Delhi, but I belongs to Uttarakhand. Like I was born in Uttarakhand in Delhi, like in India.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
Teacher,
Uttarakhand is like,
I was raised, I'm living everything in Gulf itself. I was born in Qatar. I
uh,
lived there for like 6 years. And then I shifted to Bahrain. I'm here for 10 years. 10 plus 6, I'm 16 years old. I don't say this to anyone because they can guess my age so easily.
yeah, you keep on shifting.
No, I don't keep on shifting. When I was young, the
Huh.
kindergarten and everything, Qatar is super developed. At that
Oh,
time, a lot better than Dubai. Yeah.
Qatar is good.
Qatar. Okay, then I'll just visit one by one.
Yeah, you should
Inshallah.
visit us.
Let's see, because planning international things is like it's not very easy. You have to like wait for visas and
There's
all
a very
that,
long
applying.
procedure. Yeah, the long
So
procedure.
you have to think like twice before deciding whether you really want to go or not. So let's just hope
There are
someday.
some good countries. Teacher,
Uh,
Turkey? Turkey, you should visit Turkey, teacher. I swear to God, that's so good.
Oh, I love that place.
I
okay, you
swear to
people
God,
went.
it's so good. Sorry?
You people went there, Turkey.
No, teacher, I
No,
have a
ma'am.
dream of
No.
going there. Like,
But
Okay.
I
it's
wanna go
far.
there. Like,
It's far from here. Like from Bahrain, it's far. For us, visiting Dubai is not a big thing because it just take 1 hour as flight from
Oh,
flight.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it from Bahrain to Dubai. Barely 1 hour, maybe 35, not 35, like 45 something minutes, like almost 1 hour.
Okay.
That's it.
And from KSA?
From flight?
No, from KSA.
Yeah, from
Where Jainab
KSA to
stay.
Dubai. Flight, right? Like
Yeah.
from, yeah, from flight. So 1 hour and something, because she
Okay.
said that she lives in Taif, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
one and a
sure,
half
it's
hours, something like that.
1.5 hours something. Because people who live in Bahrain, most of my friends over here
Huh.
in summer vacations, all of them literally visit Dubai because it's just very like if we stay now, it's like it's just close enough to your house. You can just go and come back
Yeah, go and
like
visit.
that. Yeah, it's that like that. But if
Okay.
you think about some other countries, then yeah, you have to spend a lot of time because it's out of Gulf. So yeah, I've been
Yeah.
always living in Gulf. Yeah. How long have you been living in KSA, Zainab?
I was born here, like since I was born.
Okay.
That's cool.
Birthplace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was raised here and everything. And in India, I just visit 2 times
Okay.
Like
in
So
my
where,
whole life.
which state you visited?
Lucknow,
Where?
Lucknow in India, right?
Now. Okay. Yeah, Uttar
Yeah,
Pradesh. Yeah.
yeah,
Lucknow.
UP.
So you will visit India every year or after a long time?
After a long time,
Mhm.
like last time I went, it was in 2015. Now it's been 6 years or something like
Uh,
that.
we were planning to go in 2020, but because of the COVID and everything was cancelled. Like that's it. Khalas.
COVID hit a like it was a so negative impact. Like it canceled. Like I used to visit my hometown, which is Uttarakhand, like every year. Like, but because of COVID, I'm like from 6 year I didn't went there because 2 years of COVID and earlier I was like I had my exams or something. So it's like I never went
Khalas.
there. Like from 6 years, so I'm just waiting for the correct time so that I can visit there. But right now, I have my office and I have my teaching hours, so I even cannot go there because there is some network issues and all that. So
Yeah, I
let's
have
just
heard of Uttarakhand. I have heard of Lucknow. My parents went Lucknow, but in India, I never visited any place. I went to Ranchi. I went
yeah.
to Delhi because we landed Delhi airport. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Then I'll come to greet you over there.
You
So
should
we
first
have
Delhi
you
both.
Airport.
should get the ticket first, right? You have to land over there. You live close to airport?
Yeah, it will hardly take, I guess, 45, 30, 45 minutes.
Okay, that's cool. Then have you seen?
Then I'll just come you people to say hi.
So you can come with us, no problem.
Yeah.
My family
Then
is from my both
because
of my
teachers
parents. Yeah.
teachers never get vacations. Now you people can take vacations, but teachers never get vacations. They have to teach. Maybe you
No,
people are taking leave, but other students are not taking leave. So
the teachers get vacations too now.
and now
Yeah, like summer vacation, winter
it's
vacation.
in it's in school only, not about the tuitions and all.
Oh,
Okay.
Because like here, like of course, maybe you people are going for vacations, maybe others are not going, right? So I have to teach them. But in school,
There is
it's a
option over here. There are options like whether you want to continue or not. There are.
yeah, yeah, it's the thing. But in school, it's a particular. For example, school is closed, so it's closed for everyone, students, including teachers, right? It's not about that teachers will be coming, students won't
yeah.
be coming. But here we have to continue. Like it's Fridays and off, but Wednesday we have to continue because maybe you are not like I teach alternate batches and all that. So maybe you have alternate days, but others they have some other batch to teach. So like this.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just start. We have to finish it today. Okay, so that I can take your test. Wait. Where's my calendar? I just need to check it. Today is 13th. We'll be meeting on 15th, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, ma'am, Thursday.
Hmm. Thursday. So Thursday, what we will be doing, we'll be discussing few questions. Friday, then we'll be meeting on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is
ma'am.
on Saturday? Where's my calendar? I lost my calendar.
You should check in your phone.
Yeah, that's because I am like, hmm. So we Fridays and off. We'll be meeting on 15th, and then on 17th, right? So 17 I'm planning to take your test. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
On Saturday?
Sorry,
On
Saturday?
Saturday?
It's
Yeah.
17th.
No, Saturday is 17, right? Yeah.
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Yes. So now we'll be meeting day after tomorrow where we'll be discussing question or we'll be doing something, right? And on Saturday I'll take your test. And by next week I'll just close up this chapter because more than enough. Like hardly budget will take one class and IC will be taking two classes. So in three classes I'll just next week I'll just cover this chapter. Then we'll start with your next thing, which is your a stats book, second book. Okay, at least we are done with 2 units. So 1 unit will be covering for stats so that we have a balance for both the books.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Because I think Dina will also, because she's having her exam this week, she'll have her exam. From next week she'll be joining. So accordingly we'll do. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now what we were doing in the previous class, we were doing the second, like when we have two commodity case we were doing. The two commodity case we did when you have the same price, right? When you have the same price, just the three
Yeah.
conditions, right? First condition that your MUX upon PX should be equals to MUY upon PY, or you can say MUX equals to PX. Sorry, MUY. Second law of DMU, and third, your expenditure on commodity 1 should be adding the expenditure on commodity Y should be equals to your money income, like whatever your income is. It should not be more than that. These are the three conditions. If you are satisfying these three conditions, you can achieve equilibrium condition. Now, the next one is, this is very important, when prices of two commodities are different. You wrote this question? Yes?
Teacher, I guess we were writing maybe. Wait, let me check.
Yeah, check it. Like this was for the first one because, of course, you need to understand the question as well. Huh? So that if you have question in your notes, you can at least understand the thing.
Teacher, I guess we wrote this one.
No? Yeah, I also think you have it.
No. Teacher, in two ways we even did not. No. We wrote the first one, not the second one.
Uh,
Each.
uh, no. You have written this question like when the price of a commodity is same. You have directly written the condition. You have not written the question.
Of
No,
the
ma'am.
commodity case.
Okay. Then just make a box over here like you have written the condition, right? So you can make a box and you can write the question because in exam hall you can get question in two ways. So you should understand the concept of. Okay, just don't write it. But let me explain the second thing. Then I'll just give you time to write. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, the second one. Okay. The second one is when the prices of two commodities are different. Earlier, we were dealing that both the prices are same. For both the products, the prices are same. But if your prices are different, then what you will do, right? So, question can be like this: how do we determine consumer equilibrium? Um, should a consumer buy? Okay, wait. Determine consumer equilibrium so that he get maximum satisfaction when the prices of two commodities are different. Okay, so you will be getting the question directly that you have to find consumer equilibrium when commodities price are different. Or the questioner, like the examiner, will be asking you how many units of a commodity should a consumer consume so that he get maximum satisfaction when prices of commodities are different. Okay, so this is how you can get question in either ways, like the first one or the second one. Okay. Now, if the prices of two commodities are different, then the condition of consumer equilibrium are like first is the condition this MUX should be like MUX upon PX should be equals to MUY upon PY. Okay. Then the second condition is law of DMU, and the third condition is this. Whatever we did in the previous thing, the three condition both are same. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
See, whether people are asking you if the prices are same, then also you will take the three condition. MUX upon PX should be equals to MUY upon PY. Second, law of DMU. And third, your expenditure should be equals to the thing. Okay. Just a minute. Huh? Okay, student, you can write the question for this. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, so sorry, students. Okay, you have written this question.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, yes. So see, the condition whether the prices are different or prices are same, it will be same. The three conditions. Okay. But when it comes for when prices of commodities are different, then you will get two things. What two things? See, if it is X good and Y good, it can be the price of X good is more, right? And the second condition will be like the second situation can be that the price of Y good is more, right? So in the two commodity case, first condition is this: your MUX should be equals to PX upon PY. Like then we will divide into two parts, A and B. First one, when MUX upon PX is greater than MUY upon PY, and second, MUX upon PX is less than MUY upon PY. Got the point?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
teacher.
Okay. But when we were doing the same price, so this situation cannot arise, right? Because it was same thing. So how will you say that it is greater, it is less? But when prices are different, these two situations for the first condition you will elaborate. And second and third will remain same. Okay. So this is what the condition. Up now, see. This is MUX upon PX and MUY upon PY. This means satisfaction derived. You can see satisfaction derived from PX commodity is more because MUX is satisfaction, right? So this means the satisfaction derived by the consumer for consumption of good X is greater than the satisfaction derived by consumption of good Y. Got the point? That this means that consumer is getting more satisfaction from X good and less satisfaction from Y good. Clear? Then being a rational consumer, what he will do? The consumer will buy more of X good and less of Y good. Got the point? No?
Yes, teacher. No, yeah, I got.
Okay, Jana?
Yeah, ma'am. I
No?
also got it.
Okay, good. So what will happen? Law of the MU will operate, and what happens when MU is rising? It will cause fall in MX because you are producing more and more. If you are consuming more and more of X good, then it will cause fall in MUX and rise in MUY. See, you are consuming X good more, so it will fall. It like because of consumption of X good, MUX will fall. But if you are not consuming MUY will rise. Okay. So MUX will fall and rise in MUY. The consumer will continue to have this kind of behavior till MUX become equals to MUY. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the B condition when MUY is more. So very simple, just same, but just you have to replace it by X and Y. This means the satisfaction derived by the consumer from the consumption of Y good is more than the satisfaction derived from the consumption of good X or X good. Being a rational consumer, the consumer will buy more of Y and less of X because he's getting more satisfaction from Y, so he'll buy more of Y and less of X. law of DMU operate, it will cause fall in MUY. Now you are consuming more of Y. So now your Y will fall and your MUX will rise. The consumer will continue to have this kind of behavior till your MUX upon PX become equals to MUY upon PY. Got the point?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
ma'am.
Okay. Next, the second condition was law of DMU operate because if, see, this is very important, because if DMU is not operating, the law of equivalent marginal may not be realized. See, law of DMU say, law of equivalent marginal, whatever, equivalent marginal utility says that MUX upon PX equals to MUY upon PY. Right? So until and unless law of DMU is not there, you cannot see this. Because DMU will operate only when you will reach that position. Right? Here you can see that until and unless DMU is not operating, how will MUX or MUY will rise or fall, right? So law of DMU operate. Why there is a requirement of law of DMU? Because if DMU is not operating or DMU will not operate, the law of equimarginal utility may not be realized. You won't be realizing that you have reached law of marginal utility. Okay. And the third one, which we did in the previous class, total expenditure. Total expenditure means P1 upon X1. This is the formula. So P1 upon X1, you can even write like total expenditure, or even you can like this, expenditure on commodity X, expenditure on commodity Y. If you will add both of it, it will be total expenditure equals to your money income. And your money income is represented by M. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
Laviva?
teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you will first write this second. Okay, we were second. When prices of two commodities are different, then these two questions, this is or, and just write it down and I'll just explain. Students, when you are done with the question, let me know. I'll just explain you how you have to write the answer.
Done, ma'am.
Teacher, I'm also done.
Okay. Now you will write this. If the prices of two commodities are different, then the condition of consumer equilibrium are first this MUX upon PX upon this, and then you will make this A and B. Here first you will write greater and then you will write less than. Okay. And second you will write law of DMU, and third you will write this. The third condition which you wrote over here. Expenditure on commodity X equals to this, or you can write total expenditure equals to money income, whatever you want. Okay, this three. And after that, you will write the explanation of condition 1, explanation of condition 2, like this. First write this, and then I'll erase this, then you can copy.
Ma'am, what do we have to write in explanation?
Okay. You are done with this?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Laviva done?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Then you will write explanation of condition 1. Okay. Then you will write this first. Okay. What happened if MUX upon PX is not equals to MUX upon PY? Then A condition, this. Okay, just write till here. And then B condition. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Both of you done?
Yes, teacher, I'm also done.
And now you can write the second one, B.
Done, ma'am.
Teacher, I am also done.
Okay. Now the third one, you will write explanation of condition 2, this, and then explanation of condition 3. There you can just write this formula and just write P1 and P2 are prices of first and second commodity, or you can write price of X commodity and Y commodity. And X1 and X2 are basically quantity of first, right? For example, the price is 2 rupees and you are purchasing 3 goods, right? So it is like this. Clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Sure, I'm done.
Okay, both of you.
I'm also done.
Okay. So basically, these are the two conditions which you have to read. Okay, because in our next class we'll discuss the questions. Like you people will be solving few questions. Okay, questions will be like based on whatever we did. Okay, right? So you can read out the things and you can learn so that you can do the questions. I'll be giving few questions in class assessment to you people, and we'll be discussing few questions how questions comes, because of course they won't be coming directly, right? So in relation, see, question will be there. You have to find out whether this is like the one single commodity case or the two commodity case. First, you have to find out this, and after that, you have to